is usually the last emotion. That's something I didn't understand for a long time. Before anger, there was disappointment. Before disappointment, there was hurt. Before hurt, there was hope. Hope that things would get better. Hope that someone would finally notice. Hope that if you just kept giving a little more, things would eventually feel fair. When those quieter emotions go unheard for too long, anger walks in. That's why so many good women don't suddenly become angry. They simply reach the point where silence no longer works. We misunderstood anger. Most of us grew up believing anger was something to control. Don't raise your voice. Don't be dramatic. Don't overreact. Good girls stay calm. Good wives are patient. Good mothers don't lose their temper. So we became experts at pushing anger away. What we didn't realize was that ignored emotions don't disappear. They wait, and they usually come back louder. The boundary we never learned. The biggest lesson I learned wasn't about anger. It was about boundaries. Healthy people don't wait until they're angry to set boundaries. They set them while they're still calm. That sounds obvious, but think about how many of us were raised. We say yes when we're already tired. We keep helping when we're already overwhelmed. We stay quiet because we don't want to disappoint anyone. Then one day, we reach our limit, and everyone wonders why we overreacted. The truth is, the boundary wasn't missing that day. It had been missing for years. Why small things set us off. Have you ever surprised yourself by getting upset over something small? A wet towel on the bed, the dishes in the sink, someone asking, "What's for dinner?" It wasn't the towel. It wasn't the dishes. It wasn't dinner. Those moments simply landed on years of feeling unseen, years of carrying the mental load, years of telling yourself, "It's easier if I just do it." Small moments often become the place where big emotions finally show themselves. People-pleasing doesn't remove anger. Here's another thing that took me years to understand. People-pleasing doesn't make anger disappear. It delays it. Every forced smile, every "it's okay," every time you convince yourself it's not worth bringing up, you aren't creating peace. You're collecting resentment. Like unpaid bills, those feelings don't vanish because you ignored them. They keep accumulating until something small finally demands payment. Listen to what anger is protecting. When anger shows up, most of us ask, "Why am I so angry?" A better question is, "What have I been putting up with that I shouldn't have had to?" That question changes everything, because anger is usually protecting something valuable: your time, your energy, your dignity, your peace. It points to the places where you've been asking too little for yourself while asking too much of yourself. The hardest part to admit. Sometimes the person who crossed your boundaries wasn't someone else, it was you. You ignored your exhaustion. You talked yourself out of your own feelings. You said yes because saying no felt selfish. That isn't something to feel ashamed of. Many women were taught that being needed was the same as being loved. It takes years to realize those aren't the same thing. Closing reflection. The next time anger shows up, don't rush to push it away. Sit with it for a moment. Ask yourself, what has this feeling been trying to tell me for weeks or even years? The answer is rarely, "I'm just an angry person." More often, it's, "I've been carrying too much. I've stayed quiet too long. I've forgotten that my needs matter too." Anger doesn't arrive to ruin your relationships. It arrives when something inside you can no longer pretend everything is fine. When you start listening sooner to the disappointment, the hurt, the exhaustion, anger no longer has to do all the talking. And sometimes that quiet conversation with yourself is where healing finally begins.